Wait, Josax? Josax? Where have you been?
I've just been sailing for a couple of days. Why?
Dude, you've been gone for like a month.
What? No, surely it can't have been that long. Can it?
Yeah, dude, it's been ages since we last saw you in survival. I personally thought you were dead, man, so I kind of... I kind of moved into your house for a bit.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Nothing. Don't worry about it. You know what? I actually have some stuff to do in my love garden. So, yeah, I'll leave you to it. Oh, God.
I wonder if that guy's okay sometimes. He's... oh well. Let's just head home. Can't believe how long it's been. Jeez. A month? I thought I was only gone for a couple of days. Oh well. Why is it such a mess? What the...
Shula!
Oh. Guess I better get this cleaned up though. How much of a mess did this guy make? My gosh. Oh, might as well sleep while I'm at it. Remind me never to let Shula house sit for me. Ever. Hey, welcome back to the survival world. It's been a little while. I've gotten a little bit busy over the past couple of weeks, months. It's been the summer break, but I've still been busy, I swear. What about today's episode then? Let's not dwell on the fact that it's been so long. Let's dwell on the fact that we're here now. Oh, I've just broken all of my... No. No. This is why I made a path and I can't even follow it. Oh well. So, what was I going on about? Oh yeah, today's episode, we're tackling this. This honestly just such an ugly, oh, chicken. It just looks bad, doesn't it? I mean, the terraforming that I did episode 1 is pretty terrible, too, but I can live with it. This coastline, however, is... it's offensive. So it's just really, really bad. So today I am going to completely sort of, what do you call it? Like revamp it? Revitalize? Whatever you call it. I'm going to terraform. I'm going to do a bit of terraforming. And maybe even extend it a bit further. I'm deciding whether or not to. All I know all I know for certain is I'm going to terraform this area here. Nothing crazy, just some simple little terraforming. It's better than this bit up here, but it's still nothing, you know, crazy. It's nothing bonkers. But I'll do that, and I think I'll also fix that, because that waterfall bit just looks so terrible. It's just abysmal. I made a whole video about waterfalls that you should go check it out, by the way. And that's what I build. I'm just disappointed in myself. And, you know, I'm also disappointed in this horrible little pond bit. And most of this river, to be fair. Let's go to cheetah cam. Woo! So the river doesn't look that great along here. I mean, it doesn't particularly matter because it's surrounded by the farm from last episode. But when it comes out here, it looks bad. I'm going to leave this bit for now as well, because I am going to focus on this part of the coastline. This sort of like bay area. I don't know what to call it. It's not a bay, really, is it? I don't know. This little, it's almost like a sea lock. If you know what one of those are. I don't know what it's called. Not like a fjord or anything. It's a little bit like a sea lock, just lake going into ocean, but it's like its own thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to do that bit in a future episode because I've got some interesting ideas, like some salt marsh potentially, or I've got ideas and it's going to be fun. Today, though, we're focusing on this and hopefully a bit of this and potentially a bit of that and get a couple things that I have sort of left and not particularly finished too well. That and that done and do this. I've repeated that about 15 times. I just need to get started. So what do I actually need to do first? Well, I need to get a ton of blocks, and I've been using this little setup that I've sort of reconfigured to make it a bit better. To get quite a bit of stone and deep slate. But oh, that finished. Might as well chuck that in there. But that's not going to be enough, as I also need a ton of tuff. And at the moment, I am on my last 4 and a little bit stacks, so I'm gonna need to hit the mines. They're down here. That should be enough tuff for now. Can't believe there's so much of it. Seriously, I can't believe there's so much of it. This doesn't make any sense. In the real world, tuff is formed by pyroclastic flows, which come from volcanoes. And they're sort of compacted ash. They are technically an igneous rock, but they're sort of a sedimentary rock at the same time. They're bits of sediment produced by volcanoes that compact instantly to form tuff. So it makes no sense why they'd be in little pockets like this. They're not like granite, which is an intrusive igneous rock, which forms in little batholiths or in other igneous intrusions. It's just not like that. It should be in layers between other layers of rock. But anyway, I'm sure Nice has made a video about that much better than me. But it does make not much sense though. Actually, I need to grab some gravel too. You go upstairs, just give me a moment. Tuff and other rocks? Check. All I need now is a ton of sand. Fortunately, I've got the perfect place to get some. Because I'm going to completely change this area anyway, might as well start mining it. And I can store quite a bit of stuff. Mind you. So, sand gathering time, I guess. Woo! I'm so bad at making videos. I'm genuinely terrible at this. Why do you guys watch this rubbish? Genuine question. Why? I don't get it. Right, time to do some stuff. And I'll go grab my rubbish. But first this. I died and lost all my levels. I was at 29. I could almost get Silk Touch. I was so close. And then a skeleton shot me during a thunderstorm that has now just ended. But hey, on the bright side, I got plenty of sand. And alongside all the sand that I already have, that should hopefully be enough. So I can finally start working on this coast. Maybe. I should have enough stuff to start at the very least, but I don't know if I'll be able to finish it. Anyway, I'm sure we can find out. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh no. Oh no. It's zooming in. I don't know what this could mean. Oh, it is finished zooming in. Oh, okay. I guess it's all okay then. Right, time to get to work. Okay, so now I actually have everything. Okay, so now I should hopefully have everything that I needed. I might be off a couple things, but I can just go collect them. And now it's finally time to fix at least part of this super ugly coastline. It really does detract from everything. I'm really happy with how this coast bit has actually turned out. In fact, I think this might be my favourite bit of terraforming I've ever done. At least in this world. I've based it all off of the coast of West Scotland, an area with absolutely gorgeous and dramatic landscapes. These awesome coasts are the result of glaciation, where in the last ice age, huge glaciers sat on top of these rocks, and as they melted and moved into the sea, they scratched deep gashes and U-shaped valleys into the landscape. Then, as sea levels rose, it turned valleys into coastlines and islands into, it turned hills into islands, sorry. And then it deposited sand in between these rocks to form incredible beaches. Using just a little bit of data pack and resource pack magic, I've also added another feature into this coast. Urchins. This is Echinus esculentus, also known as the edible sea urchin, and they're the largest species of urchin found in UK waters, on rocky reefs, and occasionally in rock pools. Sea urchins are echinoderms, making them related to starfish and sea cucumbers, and they're also really important grazers. They control algae growth and create areas for other species to settle on rocks. Don't worry, that's enough educational stuff for now. I'll tell you more later though. And if you're interested in it, I've got tons of videos all about educational stuff that you can watch on my channel. But back to some actual terraforming. Now time to redesign this monstrosity. This is my old waterfall. I built it in a hurry with very limited resources at the beginning of this series, and I seriously hate it. I recently made a video all about how to make scientifically accurate waterfalls, and this is the worst example ever of how to do that. Genuinely, it fits like none of the criteria. But it is now a part of the scenery, and I might as well make the most of it. So I'm going to totally redo it, but obviously a lot better. I'm gonna change the way the rock is. I'm gonna maybe build a little pond down here, and I'm obviously gonna redo this absolutely terrible glass job. It's just terrible. So I'm gonna stop yapping and start tapping my keyboard to build this. Why can't I ever make a good segue into building? I'll just watch it. Oh. The waterfall is looking way better. I'm actually really proud of how this has turned out. I think it looks, well, a lot better. Well, I mean, what was there before wasn't exactly the greatest anyway. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. But I think that it's missing something from the composition of this area. And I think that all we need to fix that is by adding a tree. Right there. I want to add a nice big tree. But I just need a couple more things. But it's worth it because we really need this tree here. It will fix everything, you know? And I just really want to build a tree. It's been a little while. So, main things I need are a lot of mud and a lot of wood. So I'm probably gonna have to go start collecting that. believe this is only the second custom tree in my world. I really need to make more of these. They're so fun to make. But let's focus on this one for now. It's quite small, but it does its job. It improves the build composition, and guess what? I didn't even realize this while I was designing it, but it's actually climbable. Yeah, check this out. I'm a lot better at climbing trees in real life, I swear. But yeah, hey, how cool is that? There's a lot more to be done to this area, but for now, I'm really happy with it and its improvement. This pond, however, I'm not feeling that proud of. But I think that's a problem for future Josax, since this video is starting to drag on just a little bit. Although, I'm not done yet. There is one last thing that I need to build. This is the start of a forest I'm making to give thanks to friends and fans of the channel. And this tree marks the start of it. And since it's the first tree, I figured the best person to give it to would be Boo. Geo was the first member of my Discord, making them an absolute true OG. And not only were they the first member of my Discord, they're also the first member of my Patreon, which I've only just set up, which is just an absolutely different, it's just another level. So thank you so much. So thank you, Geo, so much for everything. But with that, it's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I have some really cool educational videos in the works and a more story-based video too. So see you in a couple months when I actually get around to finishing those. Till then though, ciao.